right, seventh graders, here we go. We can write fractions as decimals. So a couple things, a terminating decimal means that the decimal ends. So for example, 3.7 or negative 2.56, again, it stops. Whereas a repeating decimal continues on forever and repeats. So it could be something like 1.77777 dot 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 dot. Or it could be something like 2.48484848 dot dot dot. How we show that this number repeats and goes on forever is we put a line over the top. So it'd be like 1.7 with a line means 77777, or 2.48 with the line over the 4 and the 8 means 48484848. A customer at a deli asks for 3/4 pound of potato salad. The scale reads 0.75. Is the customer getting the right amount of potato salad they requested? Well, let's check it out. So 3/4 means 3 divided by 4. So if we set up a division problem, 3 divided by 4, 4 goes into 3 0 times. I'm going to add a decimal and a 0, bring my decimal up. 4 goes into 30 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. Subtracted, I get a 2 and a 0. 4 goes into 25 times. So 3/4 equals 0.75. So the answer to this is yes. A second customer asked for 1 1/4 pounds of potato salad. What will the scale read then? Well, a couple ways I can do this. I'm going to make 1 1/4 into an improper fraction. So that's like 4/4 plus 1/4 is 5/4. Take 5 and divide by 4. Goes in there one time. 5 times 4. 1. I'm going to add my decimal. 0 here. Bring it down. 4 goes into 10 twice. 4 times 2 is 8. Subtract it. And now I get 4 goes into 25 times. So the scale will read 1.25. That would be pounds. That's a lot of potato salad. All right. Writing repeating decimals. So like we did here, we turned it into an improper fraction. This is an improper fraction. So I'm going to show you another way to do it is, hey, I know that 11 out of 11 is 1. So I'm left with 4 11ths. So I already know that my decimal is going to have a 1 point something because I used 11 11ths. So I'm just going to work and figure out the decimal of 4 11ths. So 4 divided by 11, 0. 11 goes into 40 3 times. 33, 7, 0. Bring it down. 11 goes into 70 6 times. 6 times 11 is 66. Get another 4, 0, 40. Goes into there 3 times, and you'll start to see, hey, it's going to start repeating as we keep getting the same numbers. 36, 36, 36, 36. So 3 and 6 repeat. So my answer is 1.36, and I have to show that it repeats with that bar over the top. 1.36 repeating. The 3 and the 6 is repeating because of that bar. How many times does 9 go into 7? 0. See here, this would be a 7, 63, 7, 0. This is exactly the same thing. Notice what's happening. I had 70 here. Now I have 70 here. So I'm only going to get the same answer over and over and over and over again. So I know that it's going to be 0.7 repeating. 21 over 22 0 point. I'm going to guess that this goes in there 9 times. 22 times 9 is 198. It's going to leave me with 12. Bring it down. How many times does 22 go into 120? 5, 10, oh, let's see here. 10, 11, 20 goes into there 4 times, and now when we do this, we get 88. You'll notice, hey, I'm starting to get numbers that repeat. I had 120 here, and now I'm starting to get 120 again. So I know that this number is going to keep repeating forever. So part C, we're going to say is 0.954 with the 9, the 5, and the 4 repeating. Last problem, 11 over 8. We'll do this one different than we did part A, to show you both ways. 8 goes into 11 one time. 11, subtract it, 3, 0. This is going to be a 3, 8, 16, 24, 6, 0. 8 goes into 60 7 times. So we're left with 56. Get a 4. Shoot, I'm running out of room. Maybe we can move it. Come on. Let's just start over. Oops. Okay, 8. Add the 0 here, bring it down. 3, 24, 6, 0. 8 goes in there 7 times, get 56, subtract it, 4, get a 0. 8, 16, 24. Oops, that's a 4. That should be 32. Actually, that's good. Mr. Larson's going crazy. How many times does 40 or 8 go into 40? 5 times. We'll get a remainder of 0. So this is a terminating decimal. It just stops. There's no numbers that repeat. It's a terminating decimal. Order the numbers from least to greatest. You want to try to get either all fractions or all decimals. So I'm going to say that 1/4 is the same as 0.25 and -3/5. Multiply it by 2, I get -6/10. So this is the same as -0.6. Least to greatest. The more negative number goes first. So this is my smallest, second smallest, third smallest, and this is my greatest. So the more negative number goes first, followed by the less negative number, the smallest positive number, and the largest number. Right is a mixed number in simplest form. So because it's got 1, 2 places, we go tens and hundreds. So this is like 12 hundreds. That's not simplest form. I can divide by 2 and get 650. That's not simplest form. I can divide by 2 and get 3/25. But now I have to account for this 1, which is like saying 100 over 100. So 100, or because our denominator is a 25, we're going to say that it is a 25 out of 25. So I'm going to take 3 out of 25 plus 25 out of 25 and get 28 out of 25. Well, I guess since it asked for a mixed number, not an improper fraction, we could just substitute this in for 1 and say 1 and 3/25. 1 and 3/25. This would be an improper fraction. So similar idea over here, except we'll simplify it first. Again, tens place, hundredths place. If you had 3 numbers, it would be the thousandths place. We only have 2. So it's going to be 32 out of 100. Again, what do I know that they have in common? I know that they have a 2 because they're both even. Gives me 18 out of 50. They're both even still. Mr. Larson is going crazy today. 16 divided by 2 is 8 out of 25. And 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Nope, I don't think there's any more we can do. But, again, this was a 2. So we got to say that it's 2 and 8/25 as a mixed number.